this is a $50 million luxury complex. Now, most creatives would charge $2,000, maybe even $5,000 for photos, videos, floor plans of this place right here, and it would just turn into like a one-off shoot. They show up, they deliver some photos, they deliver some videos, some listing content, some floor plans. They deliver it to their clients and they never hear from them again. That's pretty industry standard. This is where it gets really good. Every single one of these apartments costs $4,500 a month to live in. With 35 floors and 25 apartments per floor, that's 875 apartments. That's $4 million a month this building generates. Now, instead of just selling photos and videos, I found a way to charge more than most people make an entire year. They asked me how much I would charge. I said $50,000, and that's because I didn't just sell photos and videos and floor plans and listing content. I came up with an offer that got $50,000 into my bank account, and if this lands, it turns into a six-figure relationship, making money reoccurring every single month as opposed to just doing a one-off shoot. Now I'm going to show you how to take the same exact deliverables that a typical creative charges $2,000 for and how to turn it into a $50,000 offer. Now, I just have one question, and it's the biggest glaring question here. If this works, then why isn't everyone doing it? And the reason why a bunch of creatives get stuck at these revenue numbers of just doing one-off shoots at $2,000 a month or just $2,000 in general, just photos and videos or whatever it is because they don't actually take their services like photos and videos and learn how to turn that into an ROI driving opportunity for the actual business. Take this company for an example. This is a massive developer. That building is worth well over $50 million and cash flows $4 million a month. What's more valuable to them? A bunch of photos and videos to put it on Zillow, or for them to own their own client acquisition channels, have their own marketing, their own sales, their own process? That's the difference between a creative that gets stuck at $5,000 shoots and a creative that can actually do millions of dollars a year. And I'm going to show you exactly how that works. Now, you're probably thinking, what even is an offer in the first place? So think of it like this. Traditional creatives, this is what they do. I will take photos and videos for your business. If you want it, here it is. That's awesome. You can make money doing that. Hey developers in Chicago, Illinois. I will film, edit, and post all of your content from our professional media team. We will also develop a strategy for you to get new customers and rent all of your vacant units in your buildings in 30 days guaranteed. Now, what you're doing is you're selling the same exact thing, photos and videos. You're just adding a skill set on top of it of the application of those photos and videos. That's the big disconnect between creatives that get stuck at $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month and creatives that can actually scale to $30,000, $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 a month. They don't just sell the photos, they sell the application of the photos. Now, the next skill set that you have to learn is how to run a paid ad. So once you have amazing content for this company that you just worked with, now you're gonna offer, hey, we're gonna run ads for you. You can run LinkedIn ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, etc. The purpose of running this ad is to use that photo and video to attract attention to get leads. Part number one is to have an ad. Part number two is to have a funnel. The purpose of an ad is to get people who don't know who you are to get them to know who you are. The funnel is the people that are actually interested in working with you, creating some sort of friction, so an application or a way for them to give you their information. Now, because you did those two things, you added $48,000 of skill sets that you didn't have previously. Because before, remember, you were just charging $2,000 or $5,000 for photos and videos. Now, because you learned those two skills, now you're able to charge $50,000 for a setup. Most importantly, if you're very skilled, you're going to learn how to do continuous upkeep on that account so that you could have a reoccurring income as opposed to just doing a one-off project. Leads. Okay, so once you have leads, now you're, not that you're controlling their lead flow, but you're the reason why they have leads in the first place. So previously, they had to go to Zillow or they had to go to a third party to generate their leads. Now they have in-house lead flow so they can control their own leads. How valuable do you think that is? Let's ask the very simple question. If there's 875 units right here in this building, and 50% of them sit vacant, that's $2 million a month that they're losing. Now, this isn't easy. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. The reason why so many people get caught in the rat race of charging $2,000 or $5,000 per project or looking at everything as a per project basis as opposed to reoccurring is because there's additional skill sets required in order to be able to charge more money. So yes, we can always take photos and videos, but this video was specifically designed to show you how to go from a $2,000 or $5,000 videographer or photographer to actually learning the skills to have a sustainable business to do $50,000 tickets on a reoccurring income.